Hello, hello, and welcome to Bruney's Garage. Feel free to grab a beer, kick back, and relax. Today I am bringing you some of these beautiful browser games, which I have not played in many years. When I was young, my older brothers, they showed me this site. It's known as Game Sloth, obviously. There's also the big ones, Addicting Games, Mini Clips, those other ones. But they showed me this site, and this site used to have thousands upon thousands of games, but as of recently, oh, that's an interesting statement. As of recently, it it only has like 2 pages worth of stuff, like worth of different games that they now have access to, which isn't like I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but they used to have like thousands of games, whereas now what they have instead is something more along the lines of close to hundreds, or probably not even that, honestly. It's only 2 pages, and they're not really Speaking, oh, this reminds me of my 2 beautiful kitties. I've got 2 beautiful little boy and girl, both brother and sister, named Shadow and Luna, just the most adorable little cats. Definitely complete shits, I tell you. They're the kind of cats where are you know I went to talk about what kind of cats they were. I look up, and where the fuck is he except in the one place I tell you not to fucking go? Why are you up there? Why are you up there, mister? Huh? No. You little fucking shit. I am. You are lucky that you're just chilling up there. Otherwise, I would whop your ass, boy. Just as I was about to talk about his dirty little paws walking all over my desk, clicking and clacking on my keyboard, freaking being a little turd head. I love him, but damn, chill out, dude. Alright, next one we're gonna do is toss the turtle. Fuck, this full screen is literally terrible. But this game is fantastic, so no problems there. Dun 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 dun. New rounds is great. I actually cannot believe I actually went to look up, and his little ass was actually up there. Fucking actually just staring at me. He is just staring daggers at me from up there. I am honestly offended. I'm going to have to You know what, sir? You know what? Is that right? You think you're just gonna... Yeah. Cats, man, I tell you, they're lucky that they're so cute. Otherwise, I'd have to give them the old 1-2 boot out the door. 3, 4, kids on the floor. 5, 6, break a couple 6, 7, 8. Try not to masturbate. I'm sorry, don't look at me. It's just a force of habit. But anyway, now that we're on to this beautiful game of tossing turtles around, I see that it has saved my previous progress from the last time I was on here. I actually did not know that this game could do that. So hey, compliments to the chef, the man who created the game himself. I give him $10. I give him 10 theoretical dollars for the creation of this game. I wonder who actually did make these games. Do they have names? I'll have to check later. I think right now may not be the ideal time for checking per se. This little fucking shit actually just staring at me. Lucky that I love this cat. Otherwise I might become an abuser. Kinda like what I'm doing to this turtle here. Except I would never. That's that. Not to my beautiful little boy. Not to my beautiful boy. I love him too much to ever hurt him. Except for when I smack him on the fucking nose for being an actual idiot. But, you know. When you have a child and you're a parent, one day you get to the point where your child does something really, really stupid and you're like, alright. You give them a good old fucking just boom right across the face, and then they're just they listen all of a sudden. You know, it's like you got a whole new system of respect in place for the whole family ideal, that the world itself wants you to work so hard towards. And 10,000, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. All right. We're gonna have to give the turtle tossing another go. Toss that salad. Toss that turtle. Ooh, give me those buns. Give me that salad. Let me eat that gooch. Stab me right in the gooch, that's for sure. Oh, speaking of gooch, that actually reminds me. There's actually this one time. So, I'll tell you right now. Actually, now that reminds me of two things. So, let me start by saying, oh, damn. First, allow me to start by saying that all of those people that believe the women's bathroom to be, you know, the holy sanctum of the cleanest places to possibly use the bathroom, I'm here to tell you that your misconceptions are wrong. They're very wrong. Women are just as messy, if not a little less sometimes, or a little more sometimes. Now you may be asking yourself, what are you talking about? How would you know? Now listen, I worked at a gas station. You know, I worked there for the better part of 6 months, so I encountered quite a number of people, and you know, most of the time the guy's bathroom smelled like piss, you know, the normal thing. A little pee on the floor, you know, casual stuff. Nothing too bad. But when you went into the women's restroom, I don't know what it is, but it actually reeked in there. Like I think I know exactly why, and it's going to be a little disgusting to say, but I would, you know, of course, women who, you know, they're on their period, you know, they have to use a tampon or they use a pad. They throw their pad in the trash can. I have to take out trash cans, you know, every so often. Not every time, but a large amount of the times when I walk into the women's restroom, and I instantly get hit with the waft of the nastiest, most disgusting, most fucking just like, oh, what would the word even be? It's like stale chips, but it's like the stale lining of your uterus just chilling on a piece of paper, just chilling in the bathroom, actually stinking this place up. Like, I mean, this is bad. Like, maybe these women just were not very hygienic, which I could see. You know, this was a gas station. You know, there were all kinds of people. You know, the methies who would hang out at the back, the other methies who would chill out on the slot machine, and then the weird parents who were actually so interested in their slot machines that they would actually like spend more time on their slots than with their babies, which they would bring with them to the slot machines. You know, there were some interesting folk that came in there, but the women's restroom is never and has never been that golden ideal that any of us men have ever thought. I'll be honest with you right now, the men's restroom, like 6 times out of 10, is honestly better. just because of like, at least it's a urine smell, you know. It's like, it's something that I'm used to. The other smell is just so foul, and it's just like not pleasant. I understand, you know, it happens, but it's just not exactly the golden ideal, and women aren't exactly the neatest people in the bathrooms either. You know, men don't aim, but half the women don't fucking throw their toilet paper away, or just leave their items in undisclosed locations and then say nothing about them, just in the weirdest of places. But while the women's restroom did have its downtimes, or downsides at times, I guess, even worse than that, I've been in the men's restroom, and there was this one time when the men's restroom was by far the worst out of any of the restrooms. So I get a call from my boss one day, and my boss says, "Hey, I'm gonna need your help in this bathroom. I really don't think I can do this." And me sitting there, I'm usually a pretty nice guy, especially when it comes to work. I try to act pretty kind, pretty caring, and like I actually give a fuck about what I'm doing, like most of us would when we do our jobs. but I was genuinely interested. She came up to me just with this really weird look on her face. I'm like, I didn't question it at first. We started walking over to the men's restroom, and she's just like, "I could not do it. There is a smiley face waiting for you in there." I said, "A smiley face?" She says, "You'll know it when you see it. I promise. Just look in the very first stall." I instantly get like this gut anxious feeling. Like, oh god, what am I gonna find? So I go into the bathroom, you know, strut my way through there. Thankfully, nobody in there. Nobody at all. I go into the bathroom, and I see a poopy smiley face. It is literally it's like someone actually took a shit in the toilet, grabbed it out of the bowl with their hands, and then used it like as a marker. Because they took it and they smeared a nice dark smile, like bottom line, like bottom arc for the smile. That one was just a real dark smear. And then the eyes, like imagine if it was a tube of poop and they cut the poop into little bits, and then they just took those little penny drops of poop and just fucking slam them onto the wall right where the eyes are. And then that's what we got. We got a beautiful little poop face, and it had a little, I think it might have a little nose too for us too. My co-worker, good buddy of mine, he got to see it firsthand with me, and it was probably the worst smelling thing ever, like worse than any of the other times I've ever been in any of the bathrooms. That poopy face, the poopy smile, that shit was on another level of actually fucking disgusting. And I don't know if I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to recover from that one, because that was a rough one. Thankfully, though, you know, as any good worker, we just kind of bared our teeth and just kind of did what we had to do and finished our job, went home, and had to bathe in bleach for the night. You know, we came back to work, some of our skin a little bit white, a little bit broken off, but not too bad, you know. At least we still survived. But with that being said, I think I'm going to have to call Toss the Turtle to an end just for the time being. And now I'm going to play an old-time favorite, the classic game of Cube World. not Cube World. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Cube Field. My silly ass. And off the screen with you. Oh, this game was a blast from the past too. I used to play this on GameSloth as well, but ever since they reduced their catalog of games down to frickin' two pages, man. Like, what the heck? Ever since they did that, you know, it's just been they haven't had like half the games like this. This game isn't on there. And then I think Addicting Games may have gotten rid of some of their games. I checked out Miniclip too. Miniclip's not even fuck. Miniclip, as far as I could see, maybe I'm capping. It's not really a site anymore. It's just more of a company now. And it's like you can't even find any of the old games. I mean, don't get me wrong. I didn't look for very long. It could have been outside of my view in an area I had not seen the Miniclip games, but I don't know, just not seeing it there was just very disconcerting in a way, I suppose you could say. That's probably the way that I would put it. Oh, Cube Field, this game though, it really tests your reaction timing and ability to, you know, do what you need to do. My brother, he was insane at this game. He could get to like, if I remember correctly, like level 6, level 7. He was crazy. I'm terrible though. I am clearly terrible though. You know, I'm just not good at this game. Maybe it's because I'm a minimalist and I like, well, not complete minimalist, but like I like, you know, when it comes to something like this, you know, fuck, God, Jesus, now I'm just overexerting. I like to do, you know, the little bit, you know, little adjustments, and then, whoa, and then, you know, it works just like that, how it worked. You know, it was perfect. Jesus Christ, another one that almost bit the dust. Another one. Gotta be on my game. I know. Gotta get to level 2 at least. Gotta make my daddy proud. The daddy that I never knew. Have to make him happy too. Gotta make my daddy do things that I will never. Okay, listen. I don't have a. God, fucking. I didn't have a full for the. I'm pissed because I killed myself. I didn't even get to level 2 yet. How am I ever going to make it up to the people who truly care about me in my homeland of Switzerland, Pakistan? Yeah. You know, my home country. Fuck, shit, nope, I'm white, don't worry. I mean, not saying that as a bad thing, you know, didn't mean it like, god damn it, like that. I've been sifting through the cube field all the live long day. I've been getting killed by dumb shit, 'cause I am not that great. I'm running into silly stuff, all because of my fingers. They're a little bit cancerous, just like my tumor. May not rhyme that much, but I will still go on living in this cube field for real, just to get to level 2. Come on, cube field, don't be like this. We can be friends if we just kiss. I've got a bad voice, I already know. that's fine with me, because sometimes my speaking voice, you know, it's just sexy, you know, it's alluring to some people to hear me just dawdle and speak in such eloquent, unique sentences. Please, try not to fall in love with me. Cube, son of a bitch, just fat ass Cube, just getting in my way, you little slimy snake, you. The forgiveness that I have in my heart for you, it dwindles by the second. I just hope you know that. Fuck my asshole, wide open. God damn it! I'm not living in the prison right now. I shouldn't have to do this kind of deal with this kind of treatment to my butthole on the daily. Not even getting to level 2 yet. Like, what is this? I'm garbage. This is like the, oh my god, this is the original roguelite. Minus the randomization of, like, upgrades, you know, this is like a roguelite. Well, think about it, I do get an upgrade. It's speed, but I would call that a good upgrade. No, this game is the classic of classics. For sure. I am a professional cube field runner. I will take a dub right here, or I will take a dub right here, and I will get to level 2, or else I will smack that fat ass thing waiting for me downstairs. Come on, Cubefield, don't you dare. Don't do it to me. All I'm trying to do is make my family proud. I don't want my mama to cry tonight, knowing that I couldn't make it to level 2 on Cubefield, even though I tried like fucking 10, the better, definitely over 10 times, over like probably 20 times. No, man, we can do this. We can get past level 1. You know, this is the simple stuff. This is the easy round. Not even fast yet. Just wait till we get to round 10. Yeah, I know. I ain't making it to round 10. I can't even make it past fucking round 1, man. What is my life anymore? I'm not the god, the messiah that I used to be in the cube world days of old. Cadabra! Okay. Alright, listen. The Harry Potter games, you know, they be hitting. That's why I be spitting things like a cadabra. Speaking of the game has been super fun recently. I've been playing it a lot on my PlayStation. I may or may not do some streaming of it at some point, but in the meantime, I have been enjoying the game a lot. The story is pretty fun. Not exactly the most amazing story of all time, but it is very entertaining, and I find the game play to be very fun, like actually very fun. You know, but that said, I might do, you know, some little live stream of some Hogwarts Legacy at some point. But ever since getting reunited with the game, you know, one has to at least watch some of the movies again, of course. And recently, I did purchase the physical copy of, please, thank you, the physical copy of all of the movies, because I'm a big Harry Potter fan personally. I have been a Harry Potter fan since I was young. I have thought since I was young that it is a more entertaining story than Star Wars. May not be a better crafted story, but in my family household, there was always a debate, Star Wars or Harry Potter. And I was always on the side of Harry Potter, easily Harry Potter. Because Harry Potter was always interesting, it always led to something, it always had an actual story that didn't, like, start in the fucking middle, and then end in the fucking middle, and then start again at the beginning, and then end at the... Listen. Both properties have their issues, but I am still among the mindset that I think Harry Potter is truly, truly fantastic and stands out to me more than Star Wars. Even to this day, it holds up so well. Like, even the first movies. What is going on? What is going on? Oh no. Oh no. Cube Field. No. It's gone. I beat level 2 and the game shit itself. What the fuck just happened, dude? Well, that was interesting enough. Well, alright. I'll take that defeat. And I'll learn from it. Until I learn my lesson, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.